And here's your host, Bert Lopez.
Buenos dias and welcome to Latino Motion. If you're like many of us, you probably have a New Year resolution, and perhaps some of those New Year resolutions involve health and fitness. With us is two guests that are going to talk a little bit about the health and fitness. And we also have a guest at the end of the show who's from Local 54. He's going to talk about some of the programs with the cash payout for some of the casino employees to help them out with the economic challenges that they're facing there. Gentlemen, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
So appreciate you coming and talking a little bit about your business, which is health and fitness. And let's start with a little introduction so we can get to know you a little bit. And tell us a little bit about yourself, William.
Well, I'm William Izaguirre. I'm locally from Atlantic City, New Jersey. I basically came to this country originally from Peru, Latin America, and had a chance to really get an opportunity to learn here, educate myself, and basically as soon as I got done school, I went directly to the military, the U.S. Marines here, and I had a chance to experience the world on a global basis and just kind of look at, how cultures here, impact how we live here today. And when I looked at that, I really thought about, there's a lot of challenges out there. People are starving for a better life, better nutrition, having an opportunity, and I really believe with what we have to tell you.
Your own personal experience, both in the military and just from that has gotten you to this place where you see fitness as something that's very important.
Absolutely.
And we also have Vernon. Vernon, tell us a little bit about yourself.
My name is Vernon. I'm 36 years old right now. Going to be 37 next month. And migrated here in 1985 from the island of the Philippines. Looking for the American dream. And along the way, I see my parents that working 9 to 5, overtime, stuff like that, not getting enough sleep or not enough time for us. So I was like, there's got to be some kind of change. And along the way, I was introduced to, health and nutrition because Filipinos, we have very bad eating habits, diet, stuff like that. We experience a heart attack, high blood cholesterol, diabetes, you name it, we have everything. And for me, I'm 36, I've got 2 kids, and want to be able to see them grow up and go get their own family. And of course, enjoy the family lifestyle. And for me to do that, I have to change in terms of my nutrition. So that's why we're here, and we thank you for giving us the opportunity to share to the world.
Well, tell us a little bit about your involvement with the company that you do represent. Is Body by Vi.
Yes.
It is a company that's pretty well known and has exceeded many of its own milestones. Tell me a little bit about how you got involved with the company.
It's very simple. Just this couple months ago in September, I just got married, and I was introduced to the challenge itself by my good friend here, Vernon, where we networked with a lot of different business people, and one of them was a health person. And I made a challenge that I had to lose. I was at 175 pounds. I had to lose at least 30 pounds. I wanted to look good, feel good, start a whole new life with my wife. So I made that happen. 90 days, dropped about 30 pounds, changing my nutrition, selecting better foods. And then at the end of that 90 days, I decided I got to get active. I got to go all the way.
So you were motivated not just for your own gratification, basically. You wanted to look good for your mate.
Absolutely.
And that's always a good reason why many of us want to get in shape so that we are looking good for our mate or prospective mate. And tell me a little bit about Nate, how you got involved, and how you got involved.
It started probably more or less about 3 years ago. Like again, William gave me the opportunity to really we have to make a change because at that particular time, I'm a small guy, I'm about 5'1". And I was pushing about 150, 160, and most of the time I was having chest pain. And I do go to the gym back in here very hard, but not getting the result that I want. And I was like, well, there's something wrong with this. I've tried a lot of different, health and all this product, losing weight, and they're all good. But something's missing that I didn't get until I got the 90-day challenge. My first 90-day challenge, up to right now, I lost 20 pounds, keeping it all, and looking to get my abs, the six-pack abs that I've never seen ever before, and I'm going to be achieving it with this 90-day challenge.
Well, let's talk a little bit about the problem. And you mentioned the Vietnamese, the Filipinos that there are cultural impediments, the way you do it. And I imagine it's the same thing with the Latino community.
Absolutely.
el arroz con gandules, and, you know, and the pork and, you know, the greasy foods. Obviously, it's a trait from, you know, our lifestyle and our heritage. So tell us about some of those other challenges that you see are part of cultural challenges as well as just general
Absolutely.
challenges that we all face.
Absolutely. The biggest, I think, concern that we really have, you don't want to try to get on a diet because that doesn't really work. What we want to empower people to do and learn is to actually eat more of the nourishment that your body is missing. See, we are overfeeding our body but undernourishing it, so you always stay hungry.
What exactly do you mean by that?
In other words, we're eating arroz con gandules, you know, all the good fried stuff. It's all sugars and salts and fats that in our body turns back into sugar, which turns back into fat. So your body's always starving for nutrition. It's missing the vitamins and minerals that you need on a daily basis. So we want to definitely give people a chance to be successful, not by getting on a diet, but they're adding in the stuff that they're missing right now. And that's what the challenge is able to give people that opportunity to, you know, select what their goal is, select a kit that's going to fit their goal, and then at the end of the day, they can get a result. And also we throw a lot of nice incentives for the people to get started, so we make it really fun, very social.
And this is where this 90-day challenge comes in.
Yes.
And you guys recently have gone through this, through the 90-day challenge.
Yeah.
And what was the hardest part of getting it started for you?
For me, it wasn't really hard for me because everything in life is all about a mindset. If you think you can do it, you can do it. If you think you can't, you can't. Everything starts from here, whether it be business, health, or anything in life, you gotta make a decision. If you don't make a decision, you're always gonna have the same thing with you right now. If you make a decision to change, you're gonna alter the future. So what I tell everybody, listen, everybody has an opportunity, everybody can make a decision. But if what you're doing right now is not happening or it's not being changing, you have to change it and get started towards your goal and of course complete the goal. Start something and end something. And that's why 90-day challenge. So,
And part of the problem when you make a New Year's resolution is some people don't make it till February with their resolution, and obviously, so a mindset, being determined to do this is part of the key.
Yes.
How about for you? How was getting started on the challenge?
For me, it's very simple. There's a lot of motivational factors. Number one, I have to set the example for my family. You know, unfortunately, there's members of my own family who didn't have good health. And I already knew it. Like, this is a mindset. If I don't make a change, I'm going to see people in my family suffer for that. So I have to make a change right there and then. But on the other side, the challenge gives people a fun, a very unique and social way to celebrate the success. You're celebrating it.
We're going to get into that a little bit. I'm going to take a quick break, and we're going to talk about the 90-day challenge. But that is, we'll be right back with more Latino.